So I'm going to try and make a handle out of this thing for the top of that walking stick. Something. Well, that's like an old school T shifter, T handle. I don't know. I mean, I can always buy. I want to make it kind of like a ball, but not too big because that's kind of awkward. You don't want to be holding on to that. It's not a cane handle, right? But it's obviously got some jagged edges and stuff. All that crapola. It was just a mold that I filled with epoxy and all the sparkles. Looks kind of cool. Purple, red, blue, I think. So I'm just gonna try to I don't know, make it a something like that, maybe. I don't know. I'll cut it up and see what happens. But I don't know how well this. I don't know what to cut this with. Use a saw. Use a cutoff wheel. Will it just sand away with a sander? Cutoff wheel probably melt it all up. So I probably need to. I don't know. I don't know what this stuff does when you get it hot. Does it melt? Like, when you're using your cutoff wheel and you're cutting through rubber or plastic or something, it gets all gummy. I don't know. Let's find out. Look. Sort of like safety glasses. Yep. No, I better not do that. I better actually put safety glasses on. Man. Real safety glasses. Let's see what happens. This might be a bad idea. Ah. All right. I mean, getting there. Fun fact, this epoxy stuff kind of smells like baby powder. Maybe when it heats up, I don't know. Weird. 60 grit. Hit it with some 60 grit. Try and knock it down on the little palm sander, maybe. I don't know. Let's see. Gonna run around it with some 60 grit. See what that does. Does that make it more of a circle? I don't know. That's not hateful. I gotta go to I think that'll be okay for a handle. We'll drill a little hole in there and put a maybe a dowel with some more epoxy or something in there. Drill a hole in the stick too. I want to keep that kind of flat so it can, glue itself to it. I don't know. Let's step it up with sandpaper. See what we can do. That was 60 grit. What should I do next? Should I jump it way up? Not to 1,000. That's too much. Maybe do like the 150. Yeah, let's do that. 150, 320, 400, 800, and then 1,000, and then go way up. I don't know. I don't know. Let's see. I don't know. It's getting better. That was 320. What did we say? I'm not gonna go 4. I'm gonna go straight to 8. Think too much of a jump? Yeah, maybe. Let's find out. Well, you can tell, but there's some rough spots up there. Obviously, that I didn't get, but whatever. Weird. That was 4. What's this stuff? 4,000. 1,000. Yeah, let's keep going. I don't know how far we want to take it. What else I got over there? I don't know. Did I try to wet sand that with a 2,000? Juice. Low spots. Gosh, maybe I should have just left it alone. Sure. What we got over here? City water. Sure. Let's give that a shot. Why not? Smoothed it out a little. All right, so little drill, little polishing pad, some, I don't know, turtle wax polishing compound. Let's see what happens here. Shouldn't need a lot. Oops, too much. That's gonna get all over me. Yep. Great. Pause. Ooh, rip my glove. Let's see here. Oh, it's talking. Try not to let this thing rip out of my hand, too. Oh, it's stuff all over it, and it's all. Different compound, a little bit more grit. Maybe that'll help cut into this a little bit before. I thought maybe the polishing would work, but anyway, here we are. Let's see what happens. Yeah, she's getting a little polish to her now. I like it. Yeah, some low spots in there that I hit. Obviously didn't bring back up to full luster, but I mean, again, it's isn't something I'm selling somewhere. Just something I wanted to try. Could I get that in there a little better? Probably. It would take a lot of sanding and getting in all those little nooks and crannies. This thing's kind of like a rock mold. So, yeah. Good enough for who it's for. All right, so what we got? Oh, I still got my safety goggles. Yeah. Next one, we'll try to put this on the stick, which is drying, and figure out what we're going to do with the bottom of that thing, too. All right. Bye.